and is for the Southern Honor Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Suplex Island by way of Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the captain of the Boomayang Fight Club, the Suplex Assassin, Alex Kane! And his opponent from the Dark City, he is the Southern Honor Champion, the Dreadwolf, Joe Black!
If Big Fight Feel was a moment, it's what we're experiencing right now. There's an aura around the SHW champion. Whenever he shows up, everything looks and feels that much bigger. But rarely has he stood across the ring from someone who is arguably more decorated than he is.
There's a handshake, great show of respect there as the bell has been rung by our official David Weekley.
Gentlemen, if I could put this feeling in a bottle and sell it, I'd be a billionaire.
You absolutely would. And we get the honor and privilege of calling this historic match that you're watching right here and right now.
Both men feeling each other out, testing each other's strength. Early goings of this matchup, another collar and elbow tie-up, center of the ring.
And that's the thing about these dream matches. There's going to be a feeling out process. These two, you can watch all the tape you want. You can watch all the videos. You can watch all the matches of your opponent. But until you're in the ring, until you feel the way they move, until you feel the tension, there's just nothing that you can prepare for until you're in the moment.
And so here we are. You wonder.
Nice mat return there from Alex Kane.
You look at Alex Kane, who is a 7-year pro. Again, we've talked about the fact that he is a former MLW World Champion. And he's a guy, if you can believe this, who held 2 World Championships simultaneously. And so he is not intimidated by being in the ring with a champion.
Man, oh man. Alex Kane already targeting that left arm of Joe Black.
No, this is see what he was doing there? He was showing. He's working that hand over because he doesn't want to get chopped. He's studied the film. He knows who he's in the ring with.
So this is interesting, Sal, and I know you understand this. For every great name that we know, there's an even greater name that we don't know. There's a greater athlete that we don't know, a greater entertainer that we don't know, that just hasn't had that just hasn't had the spotlight shine nearly as bright. And I honestly believe that we're in a situation right now where while all of the spotlight in terms of the national and world stage has been on Alex Kane, we all know that Joe Black is the guy who probably should have been in that spotlight.
Absolutely, and you know the beauty of it is Joe Black knows that. Joe Black doesn't just want to win this match to defend his championship. Joe Black went into this match with a point to prove too.
Yes, he does. He needs to be able to show the world that, hey, he should have been on all those stages, that he was just as good, if not better.
Quick 1 count.
And trust me, if anybody knows, it's me. Sometimes the sun doesn't shine where you need it to, when you need it to. Right place, right time. Alex Kane's definitely gotten them opportunities.
Another pin? 2 count.
That Joe Black didn't get, but that's not a slight on Joe Black. Alex Kane was right place, right time. Now, granted, his ability took him when he got those opportunities.
For sure, for sure. So, to your point.
Joe with a little smack talk.
Joe's not one to back down.
No, he's not. And again, Joe Black is very, very clear. Usually when you walk into these matches as the champion, you're merely defending your title. But much to your point, here it is, Joe Black is making a statement to the entire wrestling world. Alex Kane right now is ranked number 25 on the PWI 500. He is the highest ranked independent wrestler in the world.
Man.
And so for Joe Black, who is a Southern Honor champion, to be in this match and to get this victory would mean that Joe Black should be in the conversation as the greatest independent wrestler in the world.
Now, I will ask you this, gentlemen.
Oh!
You were here a month ago with me. The war, the pure war that Joe Black went through with Alexander Lev. How much is that going to factor in to Joe Black tonight?
That's a good question. Here's the thing. A lot of that had to do with Joe Black going headfirst into that guardrail.
100%.
So as long as he could stay off the floor and stay away from that guardrail.
That's very true.
Me?
What? What?
I'm going to move.
What?
I would move.
All right, all right.
I would highly recommend it.
What in the world? What in the world does Alex Kane have in mind with this chair? Alex Kane. Oh!
It's a sound strategy. Again, Alex Kane knows who he's in the ring with. Just because Joe Black is that guy that...
Oh, man, we almost had a new champion there, guys.
Just that fast.
Joe Black's the guy that everybody talks about under their breath. They know of him, but they don't really know him.
Right.
Alex Kane is aware of who Joe Black is. And those strikes just aren't going to be as effective, and that's Alex Kane's game plan. Alex Kane is aware of what Joe Black brings to the fight. Alex Kane is aware. Oh my God, it still hurts.
Good Lord. And we knew, we thought that last match was going to be heavy. Oh my God. He's a suplex assassin for a reason.
That's not just a cute name to put on a t-shirt.
Alex Kane has never met a suplex that he doesn't like, and I get the feeling that before this night is over, we're going to see the vast array of suplexes that live on Suplex Island.
Well, he's going to have to if he plans on being the star.
Oh!
Golly.
Good Lord. So look at this smart wrestling here from the former world champion. He's working on that arm, and he's working on both arms, actually, which is really wild to see.
The way he hammerlocks the arm and then hits that back suplex. Man, oh man.
He's torquing the wrist there, which is going to be, it's a brilliant game plan.
Oh, another pin attempt here? No, 2 count.
It's not as flashy, but it's a sound strategy. You take away Joe Black's strikes, you're going to take away a lot of Joe Black's offense. He sets up a lot of what he does with the chops, with the strikes.
Yes, he does. Alex Kane is not playing nice. They've gotten past all the pleasantries, and Alex Kane is very, very clear. He wants to, my God, be the Southern Honor champion.
Man, the back of Joe Black's neck there just slammed into that top turnbuckle with such force from Alex Kane.
And here's the thing, Alex Kane has been in these championship scenarios so often that he can quickly forget who he's in the ring with and move into that championship fighting mode that he knows so well that kept him and took him to 2 different championships in MLW.
Missile drop kick from the champion. Joe Black has him in his sights. Oh, the double knees right to the face.
And notice all these strikes that Joe Black's done. It's been kicks, it's been knees.
Attempt to retain, but no, just a 2 count.
You got to wonder if he's trying to protect those hands, if he's trying to get feeling back into his hands. Maybe there's a broken digit. We can't tell from here.
It's going to be so interesting to watch. And again, you look at Alex Kane, who is very clear. The undefeated Alex Kane has not lost here in Southern Honor, and that has propelled him, obviously, to a championship opportunity. But there's so much stake on those chops from Joe Black.
Well, you called it earlier, Sal. That was the hand that Kane was targeting, and you see him favoring that hand after every chop there, Joe Black is.
But there's another suplex.
How about that exploder there from Alex Kane?
And just when Joe Black was worried about the sting in his hands when he threw them strikes, Alex Kane decided to dump him on his head with a T-bone suplex.
Alex Kane has battled so much national and international talent that, again, he kind of slips into that championship mode. And when he does that, that could be extremely dangerous for the champion, Joe Black. And there's a German suplex. That's
Kane
the
is
third
hanging on
suplex tonight.
He's hanging on here.
And that's the thing about Alex Kane, to your point.
Standing switch. Joe Black now with a German. Now he's going to hang on.
Now is he going to be able to maintain the grip with those hands in the condition that they're in?
That's a great point there, Sal. And again, an easy break up there, and a fifth suplex there from Alex Kane.
Man, oh man.
Alex.
The impact on these suplexes is something special here. As Joe Black tries the drop step. He does. He finally gets the go behind and another German suplex.
But he's not getting a high bridge off those things. He's tossing them on his shoulders, but he's not dumping them as high as he normally would. Those angles are masterfully done by Alex Kane, and I don't see.
Oh, wow.
Oh, except for maybe that one.
Yeah, that was a great one.
Thanks for proving me wrong, champ.
Well, I was going to say those arms were seriously hurt But again, the champion knows how to dig into those deep spaces, and that's what makes it such an interesting contest, because you're really dealing with two champions at this point. Oh, it's a battle of these suplexes. That's number 6 for Alex Kane.
Gentlemen, this is Game 7. We've got Game 7, Michael Jordan in the ring right here.
And there's speaking of 7, that's a 7th suplex. And that's on Beaumaye. Alex Kane right now with number 8.
Finally a release there from Kane, and Joe just bounced off of his head.
The human body was not meant to go through this, and we can crown a new champion right here.
Oh, Joe Black fires up the left shoulder just in time.
Alex Kane showing the world why he spent over 229 days as the MLW National Openweight Champion, why he spent 210 days as the MLW World Champion, and he could be getting ready to end the 147-day reign of Joe Black.
The straps come down, and Alex Kane takes Black into the corner. Gonna perch him up onto the top turnbuckle. What's Kane got in mind here? Kane's going upstairs, both men in a precarious position right now.
I got a funny feeling it's going to be a suplex.
I do too.
I think that's what Alex Kane
Not just any
wakes up
suplex,
thinking.
a super suplex.
He's living up to his name, but Joe Black.
Joe Black with the headbutts, slips underneath,
Oh,
and kicks
boy.
out the legs, and now Kane caught up in that second rope. Backstabber off the rope.
Wow.
Backstabber off the rope from Joe Black.
That's big.
Can he pull him to the middle of the ring, make a pin here to retain the title? But Kane right there by that bottom rope.
Joe didn't have the strength in his hands to pull him all the way to the center of the ring.
Joe Black now looking to make some changes, and again, Joe Black has been in a different mode since winning the SHW Championship.
Front side, backside.
And that could do it.
Ooh,
Whoa.
codebreaker there from Joe Black, but Kane fires up the shoulder again before the 3 count.
Alex Kane is being severely tested right now by the SHW champion Joe Black.
Notice the way Alex Kane's grabbing at his back, at his hips. That's his best weapon when it comes to throwing these suplexes. If his back, if his hip is gone, that is a huge advantage for Joe Black.
You're right, Sal. Both of these guys know each other very well. From Haiti with Love was attempted there, but instead a gut-wrench suplex from Alex Kane.
Alex Kane with a big power bomb.
Power bomb from Kane.
Oh my gosh.
Unrelenting.
And now a brain buster from Kane.
And
Going
this
for
could
a
do
pin
it.
here.
We got a brand new champion, folks.
Not yet.
Whoa.
With a deep cover. Alex Kane, again, his championship pedigree speaks for itself, but he's proving why he's been so many champions. He's had all these accomplishments. He's bringing the fight to Joe Black. He's putting his shoulders down to the mat. But the problem is, it's not Joe Black's shoulders, it's Joe Black's heart. You've got to do a lot to keep this man from fighting.
Joe Black is laughing.
We say it all the
laughing.
time. Joe Black loves the physicality. He's looking for the crossface. Can he get the big man down?
When many other champions would be ravaged in pain, this man is smiling and laughing. He lives for this kind of competition because he's always believed that he can operate on this level. But my
An Olympic
God.
slam from Alex Kane.
And I want to point out there, Joe Black, what?
Oh, pin attempt here. Might have a new champ. No.
Joe Black couldn't cinch in that crossface because the hands. Alex Kane's game plan is paying off tenfold right now. Joe Black tried to put the hooks in. He just can't do it.
And again, think about this. Alex Kane has put so much punishment on the body of Joe Black with suplex after suplex. But look at that chop.
Now he put a little stank on it. And there's another one shaking off the sting in that hand.
Joe Black. Good Lord. Joe Black now going into his deep back there with these strong forearms.
I was going to say he's starting to feel it.
Oh my gosh.
You know, we had Joe Black on the podcast last week. He said, you want to see some Japanese strong style? Pay attention to the main event.
X-Plex.
That right there is the Kane-ageddon. And it could be the beginning of the end here.
This split crowd here.
And a second Kane-ageddon. And that could do it.
Scoops the arm, hooks
We
the
got a new
leg.
champ.
No.
Alex Kane is going deep into his bag.
Well, it looks like one of Joe Black's fingers is still working.
That's for sure. But this is the deep water that we knew this was going to go in the second this was announced. We did not expect for this to be one and done and super quick. We knew they were going to go deep, and they are going deep here tonight. Who's going to walk out of here as the SHW champion?
And it's not just the knowledge we had, it's a knowledge they had. Both these men knew the fight they were signing up for when they signed it. Both these men knew this was a dream match for a reason.
And once again, look at the smile on the champion's face.
And you saw a little frustration on Kane's face there, starting to wonder what does he got to do to keep Joe's shoulders on the mat.
Alex Kane is discovering that Joe Black is more than an urban myth. He is an urban legend. He is real. And let's see, but he's being held up right now with that long suplex. Look at the strength of Alex Kane.
Alex Kane's taking his time with him, letting all the blood flow to his head.
Oh,
wow.
A delayed jackhammer. Pin and tip.
Oh,
wow.
my
gosh.
Holy crap.
There wasn't much to
Sorry,
that
I thought
kick
that
out.
was going to be it.
There wasn't much to that kick out at all for Joe Black.
I don't even know if I could have put my paper underneath Joe Black's shoulder. I mean, that's how close it was.
It feels like the spirit is willing for Black, but the body may be giving out on him. It may be giving out.
But it looks like Joe Black's, he's got Alex Kane shook.
He's definitely getting, you
does.
see the frustration, as I mentioned, on the face of Kane.
Alex Kane isn't used to having to go this deep to defeat someone, let alone to win a championship.
Kane sending Joe across into the ropes. Discus lariat. Joe into the ropes from Haiti with love. Will it be enough? Deep step. And he got him.
Oh, he got him.
Joe Black. Joe Black. Joe Black.
Southern Honor Champion.
All it takes is 3 seconds, GB.
And Joe Black did not just retain the SHW championship. He just told the whole world, I belong here, so squabble on.
To quote the great late Christopher Wallace, it was all a dream. Gentlemen, this was a dream match for a reason, and everything I dreamt about just paid off.
The dream has been realized. And let me tell you something. One of the things Joe Black just told the world is, I know you might know their name, but they not like us.
Wait a second.
Oh, boy.
Joe Black turn around. CT Keys going right after Alex Kane.
And CT